Hi, sweethearts. Boy, it's so nice to see you. I miss you. I know that it's been a few days since we've seen each other, so please keep those videos and pictures coming. I've been able to see a lot of the fun things that you're working on. A lot of kids have already posted reading their books and working on their phonics and things like that. But if you haven't done that, that's totally okay because today is the first official day of school again that we're going to be working together. So I'm going to go over kind of the morning routine like we normally do. I know this doesn't look like our classroom, right? This is our bedroom, and it's kind of one of the only places that's quieter in our house with three kiddos at home. It's kind of hard to find a quiet place. So you might see me in this room quite a bit. So we're just going to start off like we normally would. Okay, so I'd say, good morning, boys and girls. You would say, good morning, Mrs. Wendorf. I'm so glad to see you today. Normally we would check in and do our whole lunch count, but obviously you're eating lunch at home, and I know you're there, so we don't need to do any of those things. Like attendance and lunch count. But normally we would do our long date, right? So we would do it at our long voice. Today is Monday, March 30th, 2020. And the short date, 3-3-20. Okay, normally we'd go over our day of the week rotation, but we don't have a special rotation right now. So we'll just sing the days of the week, right? Days of the week, days of the week. Days of the week, days of the week, days of the week. There's Sunday and there's Monday. There's Tuesday and there's Wednesday. There's Thursday and there's Friday. And then there's Saturday. Days of the week, days of the week, days of the week, days of the week, days of the week. Months of the year: January, February, March, April, May, June, July, August, September, October, November, December. Then we start a new year. 30 days are in September, April, June, and November. All the rest have 31 except for February, which has 28, except on a leap year, right? Like we had this year. Okay. Next up, kiddos, it is Mindful Monday today. So I'm hoping that on Go Noodle that I will post in these Google Slides that you take some time to do one of our Think About It or Flow, maybe some of the yoga Go Noodle today like we normally would. I don't have my little bowl that I would normally ring for us to start our Mindful Monday, but I hope that you get a chance to do some of those Go Noodle brain breaks today. We're going to have our focus today be I am strong, I am healthy, and I'm filled with love. So repeat it after me. I am strong, I am healthy, and I am filled with love. And you are. You have so much love at home, and you have so much love from me, and you have so much love from so many people. Okay. So I'd love to, again, know how you're doing. You can post that or message me anytime. Okay. Today's fun challenge is going to be I want you to try to just grab some blankets, make sure it's okay with mom and dad, and build kind of a private fort somewhere where maybe you can get some privacy to do some of your fun work today. Okay. So whichever place you want to find around your house, that would be great. But our challenge is to build a fort today. We would normally go over our kind of schedule for the day. Now, this schedule can look different in your house, right? You could start with math first, which normally we don't do till the afternoon. So it doesn't matter to me which order you do things in, just as long as they all get done. Okay, so I'm just going to kind of go over the schedule for the day, and then I will read aloud to you, and then you can look at the slides for some of the other fun Go Noodle brain breaks that you can do today. Okay, so right now I'm just looking at this schedule right here, which I also posted on our slides that I have. So I'm just going to quick go over today for Zern in math, which all of you know how to log in. If you forgot your login, it's right taped on your red folder. Okay, so you are going to do, along with lesson one, you're going to do lesson one in this Zern notes pack. Okay, so that's it for math. If you want to do more, the problems that are in your iReady for math, your iReady account would be great to start working on. And then we also have the additional math problems, which is right here. So that was it for Zearn, and then we just have, it says complete additional math packets problem in the pink folder. So that's just a front and a back on here, which will be super easy for you guys. You guys are smarty pantses in math. So, and then you can choose your math choice app. We have lots of math choice apps. I would suggest probably getting started on iReady. In math, I can see a lot of kids already starting that. That's an easy app for me to track your progress, track your scores, see what kind of goals you're working on right now. So I'll talk more about that coming up. We didn't have that as an app before when we were still in school together. This is kind of, we're learning this as we go, but that will eventually become a requirement so that we can see your progress and how many minutes you're on there and what standards you're working on right now. So next up in writing, we are going to be doing a couple different fun things throughout the week. But right now, we're just kind of continuing our nonfiction. So in writing, you're just going to read this Chimps Path, and then attached to the back of this are just some fun sentences to write about chimps, okay? So you'll find the chimps page, you'll just write the name of the critter, chimps. Some of these sentences will be really easy to fill in from just what you already know about chimps. Just make sure that they're written in nice, complete sentences. Try to use some bigger author's crafty words, right? Like we talk about. Take a challenge, even if the spelling isn't right. I would rather you try the harder word that you have to clap out, okay? If you can't find any of that information in the reading that you did, you are welcome to find that information on PebbleGo. PebbleGo is a great app that we've used a lot, right? And so sometimes it's fun to get information from lots of places. So in reading today, you guys are going to be doing some kind of fun reading. So our passage is all about beavers. We have not talked about beavers at all in our class yet, so that'll kind of be a fun reading to do. It's pretty short, but make sure you reread it. You can make notes right on there. You can underline things or highlight things if you've got a highlighter. Then there's a couple questions on the back. Please make sure you read all of the answers, even twice, before you choose the best one. And if you don't know it, you can just go back to the reading and look it up, okay? Next up, kiddos, on here you're just going to have some complete sentence answers on the back, okay? And then we sent home a whole bag of books. You can read a couple books from there, a couple Just Right books from there today. And then I'd like you to go on to Raz Kids, your Kids A to Z app, and read 1 to 2 books on there at your level. And the cool thing is I get to see exactly which books you read. I can pull that information up every day on my computer. And then I get to see how well you did on your comprehension questions. So I might be kind of communicating with you in regards to what I see on Raz Kids. Okay. In phonics, we are going to go into the phonics packet right here. Everyone go, ooh. Everyone go, ah. Okay. So the phonics packet today, kiddos, we're just working on that long A sound, okay, with the AI. So that's a vowel team. We've practiced this, we've taught it, you guys worked in small group on it, so now it's just kind of finding those words. We've done these before, and then answering the questions. Please make sure that you answer them in complete sentences. So if the question is, why was Gail sad? Remember, we cross off the question words, why, was, and then we make the rest of it make sense and we answer. So we would start with Gail. And I would say if I was doing this, Gail was sad because, and then write the answer. You can look back on there, okay? Make sure you spell because right, okay? All right, next up, kiddos, there is a Science Mystery Doug link posted on your Seesaw that you can just click on and listen. If you want to do any extra writing about that, you can use your journal for it, but you don't have to do that. It's just kind of a fun 5-minute science lesson from Mystery Doug about why do baby animals look so cute, and they do. And I know we have so many animal lovers in our class, so you're really going to like this one. And then in social studies today, kiddos, so you will have your social studies pack. Mine is a copied pack, so mine might look just a little bit different than yours because yours we tore out of your social studies journal, okay? But it just says we're going to be focusing on our past, our present, and all across the country, and you're going to start on page 154. Now in our packet, kiddos, we didn't tear that one out because it tore off the back of our last unit that we were working on mapping, which we were almost finished with. We just had to finish up the test, so don't worry. We'll get to that at some point, okay? So right now, you're just going to begin with that song, get a rhythm in your voice. It's to skip to my Lou, right? Skip to my darling. So you just change the words on that. Then I'd like you to look at the vocabulary words for today, okay? From your science, or from your social studies packet, and then you're just going to start reading. So you're going to do page 100 and all the way to 157 today. So I guess we had you guys stop right there, which is pretty easy for today. So I'd like you to talk to someone about these words, especially if you don't know some of them. Some of them are pretty tricky. So it would be good to kind of talk those through, maybe do some examples and even act them out like charades. My family loves to play charades, so that would be fun to do those words as kind of a fun charades or Pictionary game for today. I will also be posting a link to the read aloud today, which we have kind of a fun read aloud. And then if you have any questions, let me know, okay? My office hours every day are from 7 o'clock to 9 o'clock in the morning. And then, but I will also, I check pretty regularly on email and Seesaw. So, but just so you know, I could do face-to-face contact from 7 to 9 in the morning. Okay, bye kiddos, miss you.